nesse lugar. Eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que só face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando desse esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque se eu ouço a voz dela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez. Pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar. Eu explico florido, mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim. Para mim tem que ter valor. Não é só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Uma fita, ela não confia mais em mim, acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi mágica. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era, já era, já era. Não beijo mais até.
Yeah, I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I'm from where the hammers rung, news cameras never come. You and your man's hung in every verse in your rhyme. Where the was slung, vanish every summer. Where the blue vans would come, we throw the work in the can and run. To achieve this goal quick, faced with immeasurable odds, still I gave straight bets. So I felt the most something and you nothing. Check. I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much, and girls from the projects went and said we talk too much. So they ran up the time cause they thought them dudes to trust. I don't know what the they foul just like us. I'm from where the beef is inevitable, summertime's unforgettable. Boosters in abundance, buy a half price sweater new. Your word was everything, so everything you said you do, you did it. Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from where pull your card and argue all day about who's the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z and Nas. With easy ball. And thugs are at odds at each other's throats for the love of foreign cars. The catch cases, hoping the judge R&Rs, but most times find themselves locked up behind bars. That all. I'm from where they ball and breed rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind y'all. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice.
So where you from?
I'm from the place where the church is the flakiest, and been praying to God so long that they atheist. Tomorrow, cause the day after we'll be saying, I was just with him yesterday. I'm a block away from now.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the San Antonio Spurs come in for this one. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4. But the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. In transition, here come the Spurs. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Thompson, a screen on Leonard. LeBron passes to Thompson. Irving with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Thompson. Duncan with some nice D.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Here's Leonard. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Duncan. The shot no good. Good D by Thompson. Here's Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Aldridge kicks to Parker. Leonard on the wing. He dishes it to Aldridge. That's good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it. No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And count as the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
They grabbed their own miss.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Boris Diaw's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Spurs trail by 4. It's Anderson with the drive. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
James dishes to Mozgov. It's stolen by West. Spurs passing it around. Martin from outside. Offensive rebound, Spurs. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mills. Rebound by Dellavedova.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Now, here's Fry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Shumpert. Kicks it out to James. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Mills with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Blocking foul on Zion. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs. Manu Ginobili.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Diaw, the pass to Martin. Dishes it to Mills. Over in the corner, Diaw. 16 feet away. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the point guard.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Leonard draws the double. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Green. Pass to Dellavedova. Irving attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's gotten more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in 07.
Personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebounding.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism, but a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now, here's Leonard. He's got 6. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And he banks in the layup. Aldridge has got 6.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Irving, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Parker.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability. Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Now, here's Irving. 10 points for him. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. And stolen by Aldridge. Out to Parker. Leonard on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 10 points for Leonard.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Smith dishes to Thompson. Dellavedova from outside. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Irving kicks to Dellavedova. The kick out to Irving. Wide open look. And again, it's Cleveland.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Again, Leonard missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's James, following the score by Kevin Martin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Free throw good, LeBron. He hits both from the stripe.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And Mills kicks to Diaw. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 12 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the point.
And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season. But he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
Here's Irving. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Leonard, the pass to Green. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Leonard. 15 points in the game. He kicks to Aldridge. Drops in the layup for 2. Aldridge has got 10 points. And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain. He was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning.
Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Cleveland leading by 7. Love right side. To the inside. Dives for it. Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Thompson having a good one. He's got 8 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
To the paint. Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got 6 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
That's his first personal foul.
And how much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. Ginobili with the steal. At the elbow, Martin. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the feed to Mills. Jacks up a 3. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Duncan.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Muscle flex time on that jam.
He wanted these people to hear that one.
I tell you what, the force was with him on that one. And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
West kicks to Mills. He feeds it to Duncan. Over to the left wing. Inside. And stolen by Fry. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. And a closer look here as the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
He got right to the cup using that screen. James has got 10.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Mills. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
It's deflected. And here's 5 from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in the center position.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 5 on the basket from Leonard.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Duncan dishes to Leonard. Parker outside. And stolen by Irving. He lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
The dish now to Shumpert. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Irving. No good off the front iron.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 16 points for Kevin Love.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaz checked in. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Leonard, no luck. Cleveland leading by 5. And there's the pass to Irving. Feeds it to Shumpert. Left side, Love. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. It's Thompson off to drive.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
No good.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
That's good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Diao kicks to Green. Kicks it out to Leonard. Diao dishes to Parker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 21 points for Kevin Love.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Smith with a wide open look. No good from outside. Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
All right, Doris, thanks. LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. Aldridge, the pass to Duncan. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Green. And the Spurs scoring again. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. LeBron drives in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Parker dishes to Duncan. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
With the pass.
A 3 from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
And Aldridge slams it in.
Man, it's absolutely scary, frightening when Aldridge starts lighting it up like this.
The drive by James. Here's Love. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. In the corner, Smith with it. Frames it from downtown.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Diao comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Otto Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Ginobili. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Thompson left side. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that will push the lead to double digits. And so Thompson nails both of them. Now here's Mills. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Thompson passes to Shumpert. And another miss by Cleveland. So we see the Cavaliers.
UK's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
Came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams. NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament.
be the Golden State Warriors taking on Miami. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard. Look at that.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
Deng goes in. And what a tough position Luol Deng found himself in last year in a small forward swap of sorts. LeBron James goes from Miami to Cleveland. Deng goes from Cleveland to Miami. He had his choice. There was Atlanta that was in the mix there too. But he goes to the Miami Heat. He's bounced around a little bit. But still a very big talent.
He is. You know, he kind of likes following legends. Remember, Scottie Pippen was that great small forward in Chicago, and then Luol Deng was the next heir apparent. So he seemed to be pretty comfortable stepping into LeBron's role. Unfortunately, not able to deliver at the same level. And let's face it, the problem is you can't make up for losing the best player in the game, and that's the case here in Miami for Luol.
Dragic. Wade passes to Whiteside. Shot's good. Whiteside's got his first 2 points. And Green gets it to go.
And, you know, getting back to Luol Deng, he wasn't entirely pleased with his new role. He's been a knockdown mid-range shooter throughout his career, but last year he was asked to shoot corner threes in volume, and that's not his game. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Deng's got 5.
And back to Luol Deng. I mean, he started last season pretty strong. I mean, Deng was actually healthier than LeBron at the beginning of the year, but the tables turned around midseason. Deng became hobbled with that knee, and LeBron returned to his old dominant self.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Well, Heat leading by 8. Left side, Deng. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. 7 points in the game.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Winslow's check in for Luol Deng. Then for the Warriors, Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And some changes here for the Heat. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Dragic kicks to Richardson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Out to Stoudemire. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Iguodala. Ezeli dishes to Livingston. And Winslow pulls it down. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Richardson. No good with the layup.
there.